Joining us now, Congressman Brandon Gill from House Oversight. It's great to have you back on the show again, sir. It's good to see you again. How bad is this? Because the email system was reportedly hacked and intercepted by Iran, but the emails appear reckless, reading, quote, more stuff coming, none of which we talk about. There's another email that reads, more to come with cloak and dagger.
You know, these are extremely serious allegations. Remember, we are dealing here with top secret government information related to our national security, related to military operations. I mean, this is information that should be handled with the absolute utmost care. And you have a guy who was entrusted with this information, who was not only keeping it, storing it in areas that he shouldn't have been, but was emailing it out, as you said, in a diary-like format to people who had no authorization to be receiving that in what appears to be a planning for a lucrative book deal. I mean, this is a big deal here, and I think that if he is found guilty, he should be held accountable.
So he faces 10 years. He's also criticized for endangering the lives of U.S. officers and secret sources abroad who got that top secret information in lethal situations and dangerous situations. So he reportedly included classified information about weapons of mass destruction and the United Nations. But what do you make of reportedly the Biden White House shut down the probe into Bolton taking these documents, quote, for political reasons? What's going on with that? Because the Wall Street Journal editorial board is saying this is attacking the case against Bolton.
Well, it seems like the Biden administration recognized that John Bolton was a critic of President Trump, and they didn't want to bring charges against somebody who was attacking, at that time, their political opponent. That seems to be the politicization here. Listen, these are very serious charges. This is information that can get people killed. This is government, military-related, national security-related information, and we've got to take that seriously. You know, I think we've gotten a little bit lax in certain areas about where classified information, top secret information goes, and this is somebody who is entrusted by the president and, by extension, the American people to deal with this information appropriately, and it doesn't look like he did.
What's the implication of Iran hacking his system?
Well, listen, he had mentioned that Iran had hacked his email account. What John Bolton didn't say whenever he turned that information over to the FBI was the amount of classified information and top secret information that he had been sending to other people that Iran must have gotten access to. He didn't disclose that. I mean, remember, Iran is one of our biggest geopolitical rivals, if not an outright geopolitical enemy. This is extraordinarily dangerous. This is a country that we have had issues with for a very, very long time, who's accessing information they have no business getting. It's a serious national security threat.
Thank you so much. Congressman Brandon Gill from House Oversight. Always a pleasure. Wonderful to see you again.